This video is like a follow-up to yesterday's video, and I want to share with you a personal conviction that came into my heart around 2 weeks ago. So I finished my morning prayer group like I usually do. My normal routine is to go down to the kitchen, prepare my breakfast. But I didn't do that. I felt like I just needed to pray. So that's exactly what I did. I went downstairs. I went to the dining room that I'm in right now. I pulled out one of the seats and then I just went on my knees, started praying to God. I asked him for clarity, for a personal petition that I have in my heart. And obviously, any human, they want answers, right? I wanted answers. So I asked him, Lord, what do you want for me to do? Just give me clarity. Is there something that I got to do? And right after I prayed, I stood up. Within a few seconds to a minute, I felt like a voice was talking to me. Had to be the Holy Spirit. And it was telling me, I will answer and give clarity to your personal petition if you, or once you, do these improvements in your life. Consider them. One of them being health. Consider your health. Go back to exercising consistently. Start taking care of your body. And control what you eat. Control what you eat because I'll be honest, I love food. I love food. Give me a plate of food right now and I'll eat it. Of course, there's no pork, but but that was like, I don't know. It was like an alarm clock or alarm dinger, whatever, how to describe it, that I didn't even eat breakfast again after I prayed. I felt like just guts to go downstairs. We have a treadmill in the basement. And I just went on the treadmill. I went for my 30 minutes that I was used to months ago. Because keep in mind, I didn't exercise for the past few months. I really left it behind. I slacked. But I felt good after that. I felt really good. And by the grace of God, I am currently on week 2 of doing exercises consistently. Yes, there are some days that I actually add additional exercises, whether it be stretches, push-ups, whatever it may be, squats, etc. Because obviously just the treadmill is not going to help out, but I realized that I got to take care of my body. And you know how they say your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. It belongs to God. It's not your body. There was another Bible verse that came into my mind. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for human masters. So all the changes that I'm doing to my life, it has to be for the honor and glory of God, and I'm doing it for him. I'm not doing it for impressions of the other people. I'm not doing it so people could look at me by, oh, you're doing such a good job. No. Yes, it's fine. Okay, sometimes it's out of your control when people see the improvement. Okay, I'm not saying that you cannot, once you do the improvement, you got to isolate yourself and not go out. People could see the improvement. They could say, oh, you're doing a great job. And maybe that motivates them to also do some improvements in their life that they need. That's okay. That's fine. But whenever we do this stuff, it's with the intentions of putting effort to honor God. That's why we got to do it. And that verse is telling us that we should put the effort, but we're doing the work for the Lord. He's the one who gave me the personal conviction, right? And he's the one who gave me the discipline to go for these 2 weeks so far. Go for these 2 weeks. I want to end off this year strong and I want to enter the year the right way, you know? And also, it's just something that just gave me a little click. To motivate me, I was like, I got to put a name to this era in life. And the name I put was the Golden Covenant. 2 parts to that name. Golden Covenant. Gold is the color that they use for excellence, right? The best. So golden means, in this case, putting in the best effort. Then covenant is a promise that I made not specifically to myself, but also to God. Above all, to explain the Golden Covenant, what it means in one sentence, putting in my best effort to keep the promise I made to God. Simple one sentence to explain the name that I put this chapter in life as. And I kept on repeating, promises made, promises kept. When we make promises and if we keep them, we are reflecting God's character. That is exactly what I shared in yesterday's video. And that's something I just want to reflect on. That's something I want to continue to live. I want to make these goals, make these promises, but I also have to keep them. And it will show that when I do keep them, when I do accomplish these goals, that I am putting everything in the Lord's hands, that I trust him. And it's showing that I love him, right? It's showing that I love him. God is going to see my son really does love me. So that's just a little, you could say, meditation or reflection that I wanted to share with you guys. And came to my heart. If you want to do something similar to this Golden Covenant, by all means, I invite you to do it. I feel a lot better personally. I feel a lot more motivated. I feel like my connection with God has definitely boosted up. And I've been relying on him a lot more than I did before I started this Golden Covenant initiative in my life. So, yeah, that's my invitation to you, so we can reflect God's character together and show people that, hey, God lives within our hearts, in our minds, and in our entire life. God bless you guys. I hope this helped you out. And we're in this together. We're in this together. Put the effort to keep that promise that you made to God.